to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Terry. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people asking lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we're going to have reading number 1 with the Amazonite, reading number 2 with the Beryl, reading number 3 with the Moss Agate, reading number 4 with the Crazy Lace Agate, and reading number 5 with the Moonstone. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the Amazonite. The properties of Amazonite are luck, abundance, and comfort. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's start by looking at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups talks about unity, talks about having things to celebrate with friends and celebrations. It's a very celebratory energy. Next, we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands talks about the energy of falling in love. It's passion meets emotion. It whirlwinds. It's a little overwhelming. Doesn't have to be falling in love with a person. Could be falling in love with a career or a hobby or, music or just, anything. It can be that energy with regards to anything. Next, we have the Page of Cups, which talks about friendship and fun, engaging in fun with friends. It's got a very youthful, playful energy. Next, we have the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles talks about treating yourself to a little bit of luxury to bring in that abundance you desire. So doing something a little extra for yourself. Next, we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles can represent you or someone you're dealing with. She is super generous. She is generous whether or not she's abundant. She wants to share whatever she has with whomever's in her realm. And then topping everything off, we have the Priestess. The Priestess talks about intuition and magic and trusting your inner knowledge, the messages you receive from your higher self. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, everything here is positive. So this is a pretty strong yes to whatever you asked tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you. The Wheel, that talks about luck and fate turning in your favor. Judgment, that talks about second chances, rising from the ashes to get a second chance at something you desire. 2 of Wands, that's partnerships growing and flourishing through time, kind of walking the path together. And then the 7 of Wands, that tells you if you fight for what you want, you will succeed. You have the higher ground. Now that does mean you have to put the energy in to fight for what you want, but you'll be successful. Now let's take a look at Oracle. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 1, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Universal heart, that talks about connecting to all the different levels. Earth energy, your heart space, divine energy, angelic energy, guides, really just opening your connection to all the different levels of energy and communicating with the universal heart. Now, let's take a look. I would like to see the 7 of Wands with Moonology. What is there to add to the 7 of Wands here for group number 1? Don't let your pride get in your way. Okay, so you have to fight for what you want. You have to put your energy in. You have to go for it. Don't let your pride stop you from making the decisions that lead you down the path you want to go down. Pride can cause us to not take action that we should take, and that's what your guys is saying here. They're just like, hey, make sure you put the energy in, and don't let pride be a factor. Now let's see Queen of the Moon for the 2 of Wands in this partnership. Surrender. Okay, so with regards to your partnerships and the people, the souls that you're working with, surrender to the universe. Let the universe bring in the partners that you need. Let things develop on the universal's level's timetable. You don't have to control everything. Let's see the wheel here as well. That's luck and fate. Ooh, boundaries. I like it. This boundaries card is not about you setting like healthy boundaries in your life. This is about you setting limiting belief boundaries on yourself. That's why the woman's in the glass bubble, and that's why she's enamored with the flower. The flower just broke through the glass bubble, and the woman is at that moment of realizing, oh my goodness, I can do it too. So you are, luck and fate are turning in your favor. Those glass ceilings that have been in your way, they are coming down. Now, again, you have to put the work in. Let's see judgment with regards to the second chance. What is there for judgment here? Fertility. Okay, so situations are fertile for second chances. Wherever it is you desire a second chance, that should be somewhere you focus your energy. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked, you get finding. And there's all that yellow, which represents joy in this finding card. So the answer to your question is yes. And it may have something to do with finding something or finding joy. All right, that's all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the Barrel. The properties of Barrel are purpose, focus, and motivation. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That'll get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, we start with the King of Swords. The King of Swords, it can represent a person. If it does, the person is very highly intelligent, action-driven, strategic. It can also represent there being some significant challenges that you have to strategize your way through, that you have to work through to find your answer. Next, we have the Four of Swords. That talks about taking rest, protecting yourself, giving yourself rest to recover and recuperate. And then topping everything off, we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords talks about a stalemate, not seeing your way out of a situation. It's interesting how those swords line up like that. That is not seeing your way out of things. That is not seeing a clear path. There's going to need to be strategy with regards to whatever challenge you're looking at here. And it doesn't seem like you've got it yet, so maybe you need to step away, take a rest, and come at it with a fresh perspective. Now, looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty clear no to whatever you asked Tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's see here. Start with the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands says if you put your energy in and fight for what you want, you can be successful. Knight of Wands, that talks about falling in love. It is passion meets emotion. They're whirlwind energies. Queen of Swords, that talks about protecting your energy, taking action, saying what you mean, being very upfront. The Queen of Swords can represent you or someone you're dealing with. She's very blunt. She doesn't pull any punches. She says exactly what she means. And the Fool, that's about stepping into a new beginning, where maybe you don't see the whole path in front of you and you just kind of have to take it on faith and jump and move forward. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. So we're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 2, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Step into the light. So take that step forward. Step into the light, into your light. Don't be afraid to move forward. You have support. Now, let's see the Queen of Swords with Moonology. What is there to add to the Queen of Swords here, please? A win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, so if you stay in an energy of protecting your energy and being direct, being upfront, not being afraid to take action, then a win-win outcome is forecast here. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon, and we're going to look at the wands with those. Let's start with the Knight of Wands, with that falling in love energy. What is there to add to the Knight of Wands? And you don't have to be falling in love with a person in this Knight of Wands. It's the energy of falling in love. Ooh, self-reflection. Maybe you are the one you need to fall in love with. This self-reflection talks about connecting with yourself, but you can see she looks fine. She's standing on the book. She looks fine. And then in the mirror, there's water up to her neck. And that represents emotion. Give yourself some love. Fall in love with yourself. Process those emotions you need to deal with. It's going to be important. Let's see the 7 of Wands. Ooh, extremes. Okay. So there's an extreme energy here, and it's clarifying you fighting for what you want and being successful. I feel like the level of energy you put into this may need to be extreme. And take it as it resonates for you. But that is extreme energy coming out on the 7 of Wands, which is about you fighting for what you want so that you can win. Now, let's see the Fool. What is there for the Fool here, please? Thank you, thank you. Career. All right, new start with regards to your career. Beautiful energy. You see that ladder climbing the tree? These are good steps with regards to your career. Something is starting that is going to take you to good places. Now, the Transparent Tarot was no to whatever you asked, whether it was relationship, career, whatever. The answer to your question was no, and justice has something to do with it. Justice can represent balance or fairness. So the answer to your question is no, and justice or fairness may have something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the Moss Agate. The properties of Moss Agate are harmony, balance, and serenity. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, we start with the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups talks about having lots and lots of choices and needing to use your discernment to choose what's right for you. Next, we have the Magician. The Magician talks about manifestation. Oh, excuse me. It is using all of your gifts and talents to draw into your life the things in the material realm that you desire, or the things in the soul realm even that you desire. It is using your skills to call it to you. And then topping everything off, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands talks about passion. It's a very passionate energy. It can represent a person. So it could be you or someone you're dealing with. But passion is their energy. It also has a note in it about creative passions, and it says if you are considering like stepping into a creative passion and maybe turning it into a business or something, now is a really good time for that. You really are going to attract people with the passion that you have for what it is you're doing. So just take that as a side note if that's for you. Now, looking at this as a direct yes or no, it looks like there's lots of options, but the option you're looking at is a yes. So the answer to your question appears to be yes here. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we start with the Hermit. That talks about meditation, going inward, talking to your higher self, making those spiritual growth movements that you desire, focusing on your inner self. Next, we have the Five of Wands. That talks about fighting. So this could be arguing, controversy going on in your realm. Three of Cups. That talks about celebrating with friends. Those are almost polar opposites. And the Four of Wands, that talks about doors opening to things that you want to commit your energy to, that you want to do. This could represent marriage. It can represent really anything that you desire to make a commitment to. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. So, angels, for group number 3, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Trust the flow. Absolutely trust the universe. Trust your higher self. Trust your intuition, trust the flow of time. Everything's going to happen when it's supposed to. Now, let's see the Five of Wands. What advice is there with regards to this energy of fighting? Have faith in your dreams. Okay, so this fighting says have faith in your dreams. Don't fight against the universe. Let the universe set things up for you and bring things to you when it's meant to. You're trying to manifest your desires into your life, and the very first step is having faith. Don't fight against yourself. Now, let's see the Hermit here, please. Blossoming. That meditation work, that inner soul work, it's going to have you blossoming in all kinds of ways, so make sure you make time for it. Let's also see the Four of Wands. The Void. Okay, so doors are just now starting to open to things you want to commit to. The Void is the very beginning. It's where everything starts. So you are just stepping into this energy now. Don't worry. You're not at the end. You're just getting started. Now, let's see the Three of Cups. What is there to add to the Three of Cups? The celebration energy, new beginnings. What did I say? There's a new beginning coming in, and it is really significant. You're going to be celebrating this. This is like, wow, I'm stepping into something amazing. All right, now Transparent Tarot, which was yes to whatever you asked, and you get commitment. Okay, commitment can talk about marriage or romantic commitments, or it can talk about your commitment to yourself, your commitment to your path. The answer to your question here is yes, whatever that question was, and commitment may have something to do with it. All right, that's all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the Crazy Lace Agate. The properties of Crazy Lace Agate are laughter, joy, and balance. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, we'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, we start with the World. The World talks about completion. It can be completing a karmic cycle. It can be completing something that's important to you. It's a significant energy. Next, we have the Page of Pentacles. That talks about opportunity in your immediate realm. It has ambition energy to it. Next, we have the Knight of Pentacles. That talks about opportunities that are more slow moving. They grow significantly with time, so it's a slow moving energy, but it continues to compound as time goes on. Next, we have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles talks about fear with regards to money. You've got to let that fear go. It's not even actually having a lack. It's fear of a lack that's represented in the Five of Pentacles. And with the way it's on that leg that is supporting the Knight of Pentacles, this fear with regards to money may be keeping you from stepping into longer term opportunities. And topping everything off, we have the Lovers. That talks about soul connections, typically romantic soulmates, but there's normally a passion side of things when you're looking at the Lovers as a soul connection. All right, now looking at this as a yes or no, I know we have that Five of Pentacles in there telling you to stop worrying, but everything else is very positive. So the answer to your question here looks like it is a yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you. Ace of Swords, something is starting. New ideas are coming in from the universe, from your guides that are leading you towards a beginning. You have to make the start, though. You have to step into it. Ace of Cups, wow, it has emotional connections to it. Two of Cups, there's the other soulmate card. The Lovers being here talks about romance, romantic soul connections. The Two of Cups can be romantic connections, but they can also be any other type of soul connection. The soul connections are very strong energies, souls reuniting throughout time, throughout lifetimes. Here with the emotion, I feel like you're probably, at least most of you are looking at a soulmate. And the Emperor talks about choosing the path you want, choosing the direction you want to go. It reminds you that you are in control of your life. All right, let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Moonology, and it's going to be on the Ace of Swords. What is there for the Ace of Swords here, please? Surrender to the divine. Okay, so as you are stepping into these beginnings, you are going to want to make sure that you surrender to the universal energies. Now, that doesn't mean not making your decisions. You're choosing the way you want to go. It's just saying let the universe take the lead. Now, let's also get you an angel card. I forgot. Normally I start with the angel cards. For group number 4, please. Friendship. Okay. This talks about making sure that you are really engaging in that friendship bond wherever it exists in your realm. It also reminds you that you are your own friend and you need to show yourself that same friendship kindness that you would show to your very best friend. Now, let's move on to Queen of the Moon. What is there for the Two of Cups out of Queen of the Moon? So this soul connection here. Pleasure, I like it. Okay, so this is great. This connection is full of pleasure, full of energy. You may have just stepped into it, or you may be, increasing in this connection in some way, maybe taking the next step. It is a beautiful energy in your situations, though. Let's see the Emperor as well for these decisions. The path, that's what I was talking about. You've got to choose the path you want. Make sure you're making the choices that put you on the path you want to go down, because these are your choices. It's your life. Now, let's see spell casting for that Ace of Cups. Whatever is starting that is emotionally fulfilling in nature. life purpose. So whatever's starting is connected to your life purpose. You have to surrender to the universe. This is really significant, guys. Like, and yeah, it's important to kind of relax and make sure you're choosing, but to also let the universe have the lead with this, because this is a very significant beginning. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked, you are kind of cautioned to let go of the fear with regards to anything material. But whether you're asking about material things or love, the answer to your question is yes. And fertility has something to do with it. Now, when people see this card, if you're asking about like human reproductive fertility, everybody loves to see this card. And I encourage you that it is very encouraging, and definitely get whatever type of medical advice or whatever medical professional you want to see, you should do that. This really talks about the situation being fertile for growth. So the answer to your question is yes. And whatever situation you're talking about is fertile for growth. All right, that's all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the Moonstone. The properties of Moonstone are peace, travel, and balance. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That'll get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we have the 6 of Wands, which talks about victory, being victorious, having victories to celebrate, celebrating your victory. Next, we have the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords talks about moving on, but it says that you're carrying baggage forward with you. You are hanging on to things from the past that you need to release. See how all the swords are on the boat? And honestly, what's being celebrated may be moving forward, because it looks like the boat is sitting right on top of the wand. And then topping everything off, we have death coming in. Now, it's interesting here how death interacts with the other cards. The Reaper with death is going through the person celebrating the victory. And it's coming from above the boat in the 6 of Swords. So I feel like that death is an ending that leads to a new beginning. Something is ending. I feel like it is interacting with the victory in a way that says, no, we're not celebrating this victory because it's not a real victory. We'll celebrate this victory when we get to it, and everything is actually moving forward. There's a new beginning starting here, though. Now, looking at this as a yes or no, with the way death is interacting with the other cards, I feel like the answer to your question here is going to be no. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations for group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we have the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. The 9 of Wands talks about making a sacrifice based off of a thought form, a limiting belief. I could never be that happy. I could never be that successful. Those limiting beliefs. And then immediately with it is the 3 of Wands, which says good things are on the horizon. So you've got to remove that limiting belief so that the ship can actually come into the harbor and bring all of the wonderful things that are meant for you with it. 10 of Wands, you guys are feeling very overwhelmed. And the 3 of Coins, at the same time, there's an appreciation for your passion and your energy, especially in your work life. All right, so you guys are dealing with some significant energy that you're going to have to kind of push through and work through. let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 5, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Speak from the heart. Make sure that what you're saying is from your heart. It's your truth. Don't hold things back because you think that it makes you more palatable to the people in your realm. Speak from your heart. Say what you mean. Now, let's see Moonology on this 9 of Wands with regards to whatever thought form is causing this sacrifice. Take time to breathe out. Okay, so give yourself a minute. You can overcome whatever limiting belief it is that is affecting your, your desires coming into your realm. Now, you know what? I also want to see the 10 of Wands with Moonology. What is there for the 10 of Wands here? This overwhelmed energy. What can help them with this? It is time to take action. All right, so wherever you're feeling overwhelmed, it is time to take action. It's time for you to move forward in some way or another, to deal with whatever it is that's making you feel so overwhelmed. Now, let's see the 3 of Wands. What is there for the 3 of Wands out of Queen of the Moon? Resilience. Yes, you do have the resilience to pick up and carry forward. Your blessings are coming into your realm. You can remove the blockage. You've got this. It's challenging. Like, she looks like she's challenged here for sure, but you do have the resilience to overcome whatever this blockage is. Now, 3 of Coins. Extremes. Wow. Okay. The 3 of Coins is about being appreciated for your work, for people noticing the passions that you put into what you do. And normally it's connected to your actual work life, like what you do to pay your bills and make money and that sort of thing. The Extremes card, it says that that's an extreme energy. So somewhere this appreciation for you is just over the top. That's wonderful. And it tells you that that's kind of a stable area of your life. Now, let's see spell casting for the Transparent Tarot. The Transparent Tarot here appears to be a no, whatever your question was. And let's see what there is to clarify that. Trust. Okay, so the answer to your question is no, and trust has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.